Welcome to FlynnStyle. Today we are live here in the pit with all of my beautiful friends. This is the first episode of my web series. Today I just wanted to let the world know that God lives. So He is the person that gave me this vision. He is the one who told me what to do and what to say. I thought about many things, what I should call this episode, what the name of it should be, and He said just call it Spirit. So what He wanted me to let everyone know is that I'm here, I'm alive, I've been with you always. But sometimes in our busy walk, we get busy. We just get tied up in doing what we want to do, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. So He said, I want you to share a little bit with the world of what it's been like for you to date me. Because you dated everybody else. So now date me. And I want you to tell the world what it's like or what it has been like to date me. So to share a little bit of my experience with dating God here lately, He's a bad man. I love Him dearly. He has given me vision. And He has planted people in my life that have empowered, that have poured into me just amazingly. And I think the wonderful thing about this is He will have me call people and tell me things to tell them. And for the longest, I thought that was the craziest thing in the world. I said, you want me to tell them what? What do you want me to tell them? So if some of these ladies here that are with me today have shared some things with me, as well as they've had special encounters with God. So I want to go around the room with a few of the ladies that would like to tell what are some of their experiences have been with God. I'll just mention one. I'll get the ball rolling just in case. So God deals with me when I'm in the shower. I don't know why the shower, why not in the car, why not outside, why not at work. But when I'm in the shower, there's a sense of peace. It's quiet, I'm still, no cell phones ringing, no one calling my name but Him. So that's when He talks to me, and that's when He whispers to me, I've got you. Don't worry about anything. So that's just one little snippet of what it's been like for me dating God. So ladies, I want you to relax, sit back, and enjoy. As you can see, we don't have on any shoes, y'all. So we just kicking it FlynnStyle. This is how I do. I'm country. It is what it is. So I want whoever wants to start, what have they encountered with God? Like, what has He done for you special, just out of the ordinary? Because that's what He does. So whoever would like to share, just jump in. Let me know. Who is it?
The death of my brother. That was the pivotal moment in my life when I started reaching out and wanting more of God. Watching my brother go through his illness and seeing how he went through it gracefully and mercifully, I knew that there was a higher power that I needed to seek. And through his death, I also was able to see what heaven was like, because he showed me what heaven was like.
Wow.
And he said, Dina, you see it? You see it? And so from that moment forward, I knew I had to follow God.
That's amazing. And that's a beautiful testimony. And I'm quite sure some of you can share that same, not maybe exactly like hers, but similar experiences. So who else has had that wow or that aha moment with God that just kind of gave you chills?
Camille, I'm one of those people that God talks to, it tells her to call me. And one morning, my husband and I were sitting down, and I was reading him my thoughts. You know, I like to share. So I don't just keep it to myself. I have affirmations on my window, my mirrors. And as my husband and I were sharing a vision that God had given me, Camille called. I thought she was in our room, because the exact same things that God was showing me, Camille gave me the confirmation. And she was like, "Lord, tell me what you doing. I don't know what's going on, but this. And it was the best feeling ever. The confirmation coming and say, God is real. And everything that I write in the journal I've been working on myself for the past 2 years to be a better person spiritually. And just like God is saying, you are ready, and here you go. So I'm thankful.
And there's a lot to be thankful about. I tell you, when He tells me to call you, sometimes it doesn't make sense. But I have to be obedient to the word, to what he tells me to do. And so when he tells me, I'm like, she's not going to understand why I'm telling her this. He's like, you just talk. Do what I tell you to do and be obedient. So I've done that thus far. And he does it like in the blink of an eye. It's never a full, complete sentence. It might be in fragments. He might just say, tell Sabrina this, or tell Andrea this when we're riding, or if I'm talking. It was one morning he made me get out of my shower to call her. I'm calling her with soap in my eyes, telling her what God said. I've done the same for beloved as well. When he puts people in my spirit, I have to activate immediately. So this is another moment of FlynnStyle, but I want to keep sharing with you ladies. Keep, saying whatever, jump in, chime in.
Knowing my family went to church. We didn't do church. We lived over a bar, and church was like a no-no. So experiencing God talk to you as a child and share things with you in dreams, it's kind of weird, and it's very different when there's no one to confer with and no one to confirm. Nowadays everybody's confirming and affirming, and that didn't happen for me. So it became my norm, and it can be really startling. It's like kind of like when I met you, and I said, well, this is what the Lord is sharing me to tell you about you, and then the other day you called me up and said, this is what God is saying to tell me about you, about a vision that God has been giving me since I was 9 years old. And so I'm thankful, I'm grateful for having a relationship with God, but God speaks through his people.
Mama God said what you do to the Visa mind, and I was like, thank you, Lord, she's now hearing you.
Yeah. Yes.
And then yesterday morning I did an early Walmart run, and she texted me this prayer that says, Father, deepen the impressions in me to realize that I'm blessed to be a blessing, and I'm here to serve others. It is not about me. And she, in her text, she said, God is simply amazing. And at that moment, it was just like, do I run around Ogeechee Road?
Right.
Because she is finally getting back to the daughter I know.
Right.
And the voice of God is speaking through her, and she can now hear him. It's like I'm up, she don't know I'm up 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, walking the floor, praying to God, heal her mind, touch her mind, and to have her sound like my baby. Right. I have to give all the praise to God, because it's been an experience, and I just come up to credit.
It's a blessing. So world, I want to introduce to all of you this beautiful lady, beloved, who has taken me under her wing like her sister. And she has spoken life into me many a days when she had no idea how down I was feeling. But she lifted up my spirits and brought a lot of laughter into my life as well. So what I would like to do is to present to the world now, and to all my beautiful sisters sitting here with me, beloved.
There is a story behind my praise. That's why my hands I continue to raise. I'm gonna praise him for the rest of my days. There is a story behind my praise. Now my sisters and me are limbs from the same tree. As we each branch forth, we pattern our own course. We've been touched with the same past and filled with like griefs, but it's my belief through suffering and discontentment, we'll find refuge in the tree from which we stem. My sisters and me, not me versus them. From a gender rare in its time, still evolving in femininity and the beauty of a less masculine seed, united with purpose and cause, still enough to make a room stop and pause. Yes. Through prayers and tears, we've birthed generations and years. My sisters and me extend farther than what you see. Our kinship, our relations go beyond surnames and their names, past kinky and nappy, curly and straight, exceeding what you may perceive as love and hate. Flat butts, thick lips, thin lips, and wide hips. Yea, it's my sisters and me. Eve, Sarah, Joan, Josephine, Miss Rosa, Miss Harriet, Shirley Chisholm, and Shirley Caesar, Mother Kennedy, Maya, Cicely, Oprah, and Medea, my sisters in me. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, beloved.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more fun, more spiritual enlightenment. Stay tuned.
God has been doing some incredible things in my life for the past couple of months. I've been dealing with some things, some health issues. So he sat me down because he wanted to bring me out. And for the past couple of months, I had to do some self-evaluation. I had to do some self-assessment. And I had to stop looking at them and say, oh, this person or that person. I had to look at Andrea. And right now I'm just really just receiving everything that you're saying and listening, and this is just another chapter in my life that he's saying, okay, this is one of the chapters that you have to go through.
I had to first come to facts or believe or admit that I am a victim of domestic violence. And once I did that, truly spoke it, then my life is really changing. Even more importantly, I forgave the man who was my abuser. And now that that is done, then I'm on the road to where he wants to take me.
But I love to think the concept of spirit, because see, spirit doesn't hold grudges.
Right.
Spirit doesn't hold revenge. I'm not trying to get back at you, and everything that's working is working together for all of us. Because the brilliance that's in the circle right now and that's in the pit, all of us are multimillionaires. All of us have something that we can offer the world and each other. We just need to communicate.
Right. And I'm not trying to be better than the next person. I just want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to help somebody that I didn't help because for selfish reasons, I drove by the homeless person. But we missed church trying to get to church.
That's right. Say that again.
We missed church trying to get to church.
Love it.
Because we are the church. But Jesus said what you do to the least of mine. So when you drove by the homeless man, you drove by Jesus.
When I was in a situation where a young lady asked me just to come, she said, Camille, I just want you to come and speak some positive words over my friends. I said, okay, fine. I went in the room and I did exactly what she told me to do. When I turned to get my purse, God said, I need you to tell that girl so-and-so. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? He's like, tell her what I told you. And I turned immediately. And he had me to address each and every young lady in that room. But they were like, you told your aunt all of our business. I was like, she didn't tell me anything. God just told me to tell you. But so many times, once again, and these were young women in their 30s walking around with a mask and carrying on this hurt and this pain. I want us to get to a place as women where we can forgive ourselves, forgive people that hurt us, and push past and move forward into our destinies and what it is that we truly, truly are supposed to be doing. Because we're so much greater. Like you said, if we could all get together and the gifts you have and the gifts you have and the gifts you have, we all have, if we could come together with all of those gifts, it's like a huge ball of fire. They'd be like, oh my God, where did they come from? But again, after they see this video when we post it on YouTube, wait a minute, where did they come from? Yeah. And some of they probably know because most of you are my friends on Facebook, but in this setting, they don't realize how powerful you are and how great all of you are. And I don't mind telling them. I'll tell people, honey, I will boost you and pump you up on Facebook. Do it, girl. Do your thing, whatever. Because so many times we don't elevate and celebrate each other. So I feel like today is a new beginning, like we're babies taking our first step. We're taking our first step. Look at us. Guess what? You don't have no shoes on. How babies walk around the house with shoes on? So we're taking our first step towards our greater. All of us sitting in this circle are destined for greatness. We all have visions and purposes that God has placed deep in our belly. Sometimes mine wakes me up at night. I don't know about y'all, but it will wake me up 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll text Andrea and something. She's like, oh, you up? Okay, well, and she'll respond because, I'm just When he wakes me up, that time I have to be obedient and get up. I don't care if I'm tired, if I'm sleepy. If he wakes me up, he's waking me up for a reason. So I immediately I begin to pray. Like, God, I don't know what it is why you woke me up, but okay, here we go. Let's pray for this prayer. I'm just praying for everybody until he prays me back to sleep. So whatever your passions are, start writing, start journaling things that you want to do. And I'm quite sure within this group, somebody has a connect with somebody that knows somebody, whatever it is that you want to do or what you want to do, that we can connect and help each other and lift each other up. So this is just the beginning of larger things to come. Thank y'all so much for coming today. And hopefully we can do this again. This will be, like I said, one of many. We want to keep this ongoing web series to empower. I'm not sure what the next series will be about. Wait for my boyfriend to give me the word. Whatever he says it is, that's where we're going. So from there, thank you for coming out for FlynnStyle. I appreciate you. I love you all.
FlynnStyle was just simply amazing. It was just everything that I needed, because to know that there are other women out here that are on the same spiritual journey that I'm on, you know that people are on a journey, but to actually be in a room with them and feel their different spiritualities, just everything was just amazing. We cried tears, we laughed, we told our stories, we were transparent without being too transparent, but it just was a blessing. I want to thank Camilla Flynn of FlynnStyle for thinking of me and for being obedient. I am just so grateful and I'm so humbled to be here right now. And I'm just excited about the journey that God has me on. I'm just ecstatic. I'm excited and I'm ready for the road of success.
I am very, very pleased and thankful for my friend and my sister Camille for allowing me to be in this presence, in this environment, in this now. I learned so much about my other ladies that were present. I feel empowered, I feel strengthened, and I feel ready to take that next step in my spiritual and my professional levels. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
It was a different experience to be in the presence of women where there was no heat, no judgment, but we also learned from each other and to let each other know that we're here for encouragement, and we've all walked different paths of life, and we're all in the same spiritual journey trying to grow and to elevate each other. So once again, I am so grateful for the opportunity. I look forward to the next opportunity.
Hi, my name is Gertha Dansby, and I just experienced my first FlynnStyle event ever. And let me tell you, it was phenomenal. Not knowing what I was walking into today, but thank God for the people that He's placed in my life. This was an awesome, awesome experience. Several beautiful women sitting around pouring into each other. I had 2 women pour something into my life today, and I received it. And I thank God that I was here at this appointed time to receive it. So, everybody, when you see what FlynnStyle is all about, I pray that it helps you, blesses you as much as it's blessed you.
Well, hello, I'm Beloved, and I just had a tremendous experience of FlynnStyle moment. And one of the things that I'm taking away from this moment is the ability to fly. That I am limitless, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And it is the Father's pleasure for me to be blessed. So see me at the Grammy Awards, see me in the bookstore, see me on tour, see me singing all over the world, being a prophetic voice, an instrument of love and grace and peace and acting. Expect to see me and Camilla in many, many movies. Yes. So that's what I'm taking away from Spirit, because Spirit is pneuma, it's life changing. And that's my FlynnStyle moment.
Hey, good afternoon, family. It's your man Curtis Dansby. You also know me as Mr. Classic. First things first, Camille and I met a couple of years ago, and her spirit, her vibe is just absolutely amazing. To see this first episode of the FlynnStyle web series, as she sits here and she inspires not only women, men, children, boys and girls, she is truly, truly doing her thing, and God is going to take her to great heights as she continues with FlynnStyle. So truly, truly proud of her. We love her. Camille, you're watching this. Keep doing your thing, and you have all my support. Peace and blessings.
Thank you so much for coming out for FlynnStyle and enjoying our moment of real talk, inspiration, and just spiritual filled evening. I want to thank you so much for that. So stay tuned to more of FlynnStyle. See you soon.